up, everyone? What up? My name's Pineapple. Actually, it's Pila. I couldn't be there, unfortunately, because of some life. Some life. And I know everybody can relate to that because life gets the better of us a whole bunch of times. A whole bunch of times. And I was mentioning to Scott that I was going to do a video for him since I couldn't be there. I was going to go to different places, that me and him had shared experiences, some in San Francisco, some in Sacramento, some in Davis, where we had met and hung out for multiple years. But unfortunately, as he knows, I wait till the last minute for everything. And that makes me, how do I say it, a poor friend. And I fess up to it, I own up to it, it was my mistake. But I wanted to not put myself as the center, because it's all about him. And this is his day. This is his wedding day. And Brittany, who is going to be sharing, the rest of the time that they have on this wonderful earth with each other, is very, very fortunate. It's very, very fortunate to have him and to call him a spouse, a husband, a rock, a foundation, because he's been there for me. And I'll share a couple of stories and a couple of reasons why Scott Williams is outstanding. One of them being is, I'll just paint you a quick little scenario. I just mentioned life. And life pounds on us daily. Sometimes it doesn't let up. Sometimes we win and we have great days. But it pounds on us daily where we experience a lot of pain, a lot of frustration, a lot of irritation, a lot of anxiety, overwhelming feelings. And I want you to picture the scenario of that happening to you on a daily basis, and you feel like you can't go to anybody. You feel like you can't speak to anybody. You just want somebody to be there. You just want to know that if you asked for help, that you know that person would be there to help. See, this dude Scott, when I had nothing, literally nothing, I was coming from a transition in my life from athletics into the real world, and I was trying many things. And I remember asking him for a small favor. And me personally, I was maybe sometimes still very prideful. I don't want to ask for help. But this guy, I reached out and he gave me help when nobody else would. And we come from two complete backgrounds, completely different backgrounds. And to have somebody there, not just one time, there's been a few times where he's helped me out tremendously. And I've never expected anything from him. But to have somebody, if you ask for help, be there when you need it. Not when you want it. Not when you kind of need the help. When you need it. When you hit rock bottom. He's the type of person that will be there. Actually, not the type. He is the person that will be there. Not only that, he's very, very fun, and he's very intellectual. And there have been many, many times where we've gone back and forth, and he's one of the few people that could challenge me, and we can go back and forth because it's super fun. Not too many people can go back and forth and banter and not take it personally. So he's great in that ways. And then at the same time, if you want somebody to be stable, if you want somebody to plan out ahead, if you want somebody to map out the horizon and the pathway that people would take, just like you and Brittany, or Brittany and him are going to be embarking on, he's the man. Can't tell you how much Actually, I can tell you how much I appreciate him. I can. I wish I was, see, and that's the thing. Don't wish. Don't wish. While I'm over here doing this video and whatnot, Scott's doing what he normally does. He's doing the actions. He's doing the actions, and he's being there. Whatever it is that you guys may encounter, Brittany and Scott, I already know this guy. His critical thinking skills are out of this world, and he can figure it out. He can figure it out. So, yeah. Is there anything I would say? I remember him mentioning that don't say anything embarrassing. Don't say anything that you can't say, because there's some things that, you know. I will say this. I will say this. If you need somebody who is down, if you need somebody to go into battle with, if you need somebody to just be there and get into some trouble, he's your guy. He's your guy. Yeah, yeah. I will say that. He's a rock, he's a foundation, he's a brother, he's a best friend. He's actually my brother. You know, and I can say this, you know, in the past couple years I've kind of let him down, you know. But that's what family does. They create headaches. They give each other headaches. So, and he does get into trouble. He doesn't get into trouble. Now, not so much, because he's grown. He has somebody to account for, which is the beautiful Brittany. And yeah. Couldn't have picked anybody better. Couldn't have picked anybody better. So with that said, I'll leave you with one last thing about Scott. He's got the worst humor. The guy thinks he's funny, but he's not. He thinks he's very funny. I don't know, man. I wish if there's anything, you know, I was thinking about this. I was telling my LP, life partner, I'll leave it at this. Don't let tomorrow ruin today. Don't let tomorrow ruin today. Is there anything that I can suggest is don't let tomorrow ruin the now. You know, because there's a couple things that if you want to do to connect with your partner or whatnot, let them know often. Let them know now. Because you picked them. You picked them. So with that said, sorry Scott, I took a little too long. Sorry I couldn't be there. And here's another thing. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I know you know I would be there if I could. You know. So, always love from me to you. Hella smiles. Keep going, man. Keep going. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about calling you. I'm really proud to know you. I'm really fortunate and lucky to have come across you in my life. I really appreciate everything that we've gone through. You know, I wish I could have given you more. Wish I could have given you more. And stay magical, man. Stay magical. And best of luck. I'm not even wishing you guys luck. Keep loving, keep living. Stay magical. Mwah.